And coming up, we've got Daniel Jones. After his last...
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing Jones. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Jones. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jones flushed out right. And outbounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on first down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Robinson. Touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well. That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete. Quez Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But it looked like it marched to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They begin the drive with Robinson. And shoving the man at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Jones now on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Quick slant to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. O'Shane Ximines, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. Boston's offense ready to go again. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. 3rd and 12. As they've got it as we resume action. Hurts sets up to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Here's Aaron Sipas now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Isaiah Hodgins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Aaron Sipos on to punt as he'll get this one away now. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Boston's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Read option. This is Gray. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. James Robinson, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Black Knights continue to pull away here in this first half. Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And on now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good return for a guy. You know where I'm
Fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
More. You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You don't.
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game. I enjoy watching
You're an
you do
analyst.
it.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. It's caught at the 10. They're head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Black Knights have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this 35-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd down, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. They bring their punter out there now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 46 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
So we've reached halftime. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 14. And a Tokyo first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Orbits.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Check. Black swap. Check white. Opposite. Green.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Orbits 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing, Jones. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
17 yards. That's good. 4-8.
Now Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Orbits get a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Austin's offense ready to go again. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on 3rd down. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Powers through him. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Orbits.
They'll set up a throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jihad Ward, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now in Austin, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones throwing on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
10 yards on the pickup.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
At the 31-yard line.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They keep it with Barkley on first down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
A gain of 1 yard.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Gano the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Fighting his way through contact. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The offense on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And a Tokyo 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Oh, good move at the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
At the 8-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
There's Smith. He's got it along the sideline.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. It fights him off. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now Jones off the bootleg. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That's good. We're on Austin.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And quickly they get to the line.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
This now a 3rd and 4.
And Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Sheds off the tackle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Orbits.
They'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3rd and 2.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Tokyo 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.